In Israel, war was raging. The Hamas terrorist organization had launched 10,000 rockets on southern Israel since 2001. Sderot, Ashkelon, Ashdod, Beersheba, all were under attack. 28 people were killed, thousands were injured. On December 27, 2008, the Israel Defense Forces launched Operation Cast Lead to defeat the terrorists and stop the rockets. War broke out, and thousands of Israeli soldiers were dispatched to battle behind enemy lines, risking their lives to protect the people and the land of Israel. War broke out, and Yad Eliezer too joined the battle. Our mission? To bring encouragement and inspiration to Israel's soldiers, to show them that Am Yisrael is one. What does a rabbi from Atlantic Beach, a seminary girl from London, a yeshiva student from LA, a real estate magnate from Chicago, a doctor from Australia, and a mother from Montreal have in common? All are part of the Yad Eliezer family, and all care about Klal Yisrael, Eretz Yisrael, and the brave soldiers of the IDF dispatched to fight in Gaza. Donations began to pour in from across the globe as the worldwide Yad Eliezer family enlisted in a different type of military service unit, a special unit tasked with a critical mission to bring hope and support and thousands of care packages to Israel's troops. This is the story of that very special unit. It is our story, your story. Yad Eliezer on the front lines, behind the headlines. Yoni Goldstein was sitting at home with his family when the call came from the Army. Within hours, he was down south training for Operation Cast Lead. As a member of an elite IDF unit, he knew that when they entered Gaza, there would be no margin for error. After training non-stop for 2 days and 2 nights, with little sleep, little warmth, and only battle rations, Yoni and the 2,300 men under his command thought they had stumbled upon a mirage in the middle of the desert. Like water springing forth from within an oasis, the doors of the Yad Eliezer truck opened to reveal the surprises waiting within. Of course, we could not let any of the battle-weary soldiers miss out, so we dropped off 2,300 packages, one for every soldier. How did we do it? You make it happen. Rabbi Sam Klibanoff, rabbi of New York's Atlantic Beach Jewish Center, launched a massive chesed mission to help Israel in its time of war. Suddenly, the Yad Eliezer Jerusalem warehouse, where volunteers come each day to pack food boxes for needy families, was piled high with mountains of T-shirts and socks, chips and water bottles, tens of thousands of items to be packed by the next morning, a seemingly impossible task. How did thousands of Yad Eliezer thank you packages end up packed and piled up on the back of the large YE delivery truck in just one night? Through our army, the army of volunteers that responded to our call and reported for duty at the Yad Eliezer warehouse that very day. Their mission? To create and distribute thousands of care packages overnight. Volunteers began knocking on our doors. They worked tirelessly, singing and packing with unquenched enthusiasm through the day and into the night. Working together with all of you, donors, volunteers, and friends, we created soldier care packages, each with warm clothes, tasty snacks, quenching drink, a note of support, and a tehillim. A care package to nourish body and soul. A care package to tell them, Imo Anochi Bitsara. We are with you. Achenu Kol Beit Yisrael. You are all our brothers. Dozens of soldiers were wounded. Yad Eliezer did not stop at the front lines, but continued on to Beersheva's Soroka Hospital to visit soldiers who had made the greatest sacrifices.
Everyone, the החיילים and the citizens were all together in the same מלחמה, the same war, and we're all helping each other, and we hope that this peace will come and quiet to all the citizens in the south and all Israel.
Our Chesed unit visited each one to express our thanks and yours, to hear their stories and give them chizuk, a word of encouragement, a smile of good cheer, a package of hope on behalf of Yad Eliezer friends worldwide. 8,000 soldiers received Yad Eliezer care packages. Such a massive effort did not go unnoticed by the international press, and the story appeared in Fox News, the New York Times, CBS, and prominent media outlets around the country. It was the media's rare positive spin on Israel's battle to defend itself, and an extraordinary Kiddush Hashem was achieved as the world read of an organization on a mission and a nation united. But perhaps of more importance was the recognition that Yad Eliezer, on behalf of all the many donors to our operation, received from the Army itself.
I just want to thank you on behalf of myself and my team and my unit for the donation and the generosity. We really appreciate it, and it makes us feel great, and it's a really good feeling, and it's very, very much needed.
How do we do all that we do? With your help. With the help of our thousands of volunteers in Israel and our thousands of friends around the world. Friends who, when called upon to act, do not hesitate for a moment. Friends who see a need and then respond from the heart. Friends who, via the volunteers of our Jerusalem warehouse, reached out to say thank you to Israel's troops. For Yad Eliezer is more than just a charity. We are a global network of members of Klal Yisrael working in unison on behalf of Klal Yisrael. You, our friends throughout the world, make it possible for us to do our work. You enable us to create better lives for Israel's civilians and its soldiers. War broke out, and Yad Eliezer was there for the nation. And you were there for Yad Eliezer.
תדעו, כמו שאתם יודעים, שהמון אנשים חושבים עליכם. תודה לכולכם.
Yad Eliezer and a bunch of supporters came to visit us. We boosted our spirits, and in these times we really feel confident we can do the job we're supposed to do, take our enemies, and your support and your dedication really gives us the confidence and the power we need to take down the bad guys. Thank you very much.
You, our volunteers and friends, continue to make our mission, the critical work of Yad Eliezer, a success. Yad Eliezer, on the front lines, behind the headlines.